This is Len Oliver. I am here just to talk to you about another form of widget that I've been working with my kids with, and it is the graph widget. Just to show you how this works so that you can see it really quickly, I'm just going to go to a preview before I show you how to make one. As you can see right here, we have some graphs. But what the students get when they start this is just this type of screen, which has your y coordinates, your x coordinates, and what you want to graph, and teaching them about looking at the key. The cool thing about this one is, unlike using Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel, where the kids create the database and then they go and choose the file, you could sort of have some control over and restrictions on what kind of graph, bar graph, and what kind of details that they put in by giving them this type of thing similar to a sheet. So for example, we have this here. We have Bob, and he's got 8 of these toys, and Sue has got 6 of the toys. Fred has got 3 of the toys, and poor little old Jimmy's only got 1. We can see this, and they can do their interview, walk around with a tablet, walk around with a computer, call people, and get that information, and just more or less play along with it. Okay, so I'm just going to delete the findings that I have here, and I'll walk you through how to make one of these. Okay, so let me just close this widget right here and show you the basics for it. We'll go to the Create widget, which is up in the corner right here. We're going to go down to the chart. Now, when we get to the chart, we'll notice that we have to give our name first. Let's say graphing with 2 colors, 2 options. And when we come to our chart options, we'll click on that, and we have to give it a title. OMP. So compare these 2 options. Our x-axis, well, we have to tell what's being compared. We can go boys versus girls. And the y-axis, we can put that down normally as a quantitative number. And what we're going to be labeling on this is probably sports. And we can give a maximum view. If you got a student who is going to write down 1 million and completely destroy their graph, well, you might want to put that in there. Now, at all times, you have the ability to preview this. At this stage, if you preview it, just to check it over, we have very little information. Now, let's continue on. The reason we didn't have anything is that we didn't have a table made yet. This gives us our columns. This gives us our rows. Okay? A good way to think of it is, this is our x-axis. This is our y-axis. Now, we can put in what we want in each of these. This can be a girl's name. You have a boy in here. A girl, you have a boy. And at any time, if you have too many, just click the little X and it disappears. And right here, we can put in ice sports. And for this one, let's go with summer sports. Now, the other options, localization. If you do a language change, you could do this in French if you want to. And this would be for changing just the design and color and pictures on what it will show up in your Google Classroom looking like. Now, if we come back to here and we hit our preview up in the corner, we get to see a graph that is only looking for data. Okay, so as we look here, here are all the people. And here are the sports. So ice sports in our key over in the corner are blue, and summer sports are green. So they have that ability to manipulate these bar graphs on a tablet, on a Chromebook, and be able to see what this data looks like. This is a quick little walkthrough and how to use the sound clip option in Bookwidgets. First, we go to our dashboard and click Create New Widget. Once we do, we're going to go to just a worksheet for right now, though this works with other ones. Once we go to the worksheet, we are going to choose Ask a Question. It will give you a list of topics. You're going to go down to the one, but we're going to go down to the one below it saying Audio Picture. And then we're going to click on it. Once we do, we have to give this a top-down approach. We're going to give it a name. Match these colors. We'll match these colors. Question for the student will be, connect a line to the color you hear in the audio clip. Now, our first answer will be the correct one. So we click Add. We can give it a description if we want. The student doesn't get that description, or we can leave it blank. We choose our audio clip. You can either choose a file you've made, or you can record something that is the color red. You wait for it to encode. You click play. Something that is the color red. Click accept. Now once you click that, you have to choose an image. This will be the image that is the correct answer. And I'm going to type down a red car. So you have a host of different ones you can choose. I like beetles, so I'm going to put a beetle there. One of the positives about this is it has a built-in editor. You can click edit and get rid of some of the stuff that may cause some distractions to the kids. Once you have your image, you click the X and it's cropped for you. Now you're going to add the distractors. Choose some different things. Go with blue, select image. Oops. We want this to stay the same as what the other one is. Select image and a blue car. And now let's go with a yellow one. Yellow beetle. Check your preview to see if it's what you want. And when a student has to choose, they listen. Something that is the color red. And they drag it down to whichever one that they think is the correct one. They will get immediate feedback when they do with a check mark onto the side.